And welcome back to the channel, which is Alpha of Radio Rocks. My name is Adigrim the Rock DJ. If you're brand new here, hi! Welcome to the channel where we talk about everything rock related. And today I have just one question for you. Are you a big fan of soft rock? Are you a big fan of Christian rock music? Well, that's our topic for today. I'm going to be talking about Christian rock bands that do soft rock music. Yeah, as in it's Christian rock, but it's soft Christian rock. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, whenever you ask someone the best Christian rock bands to listen to, they always talk about Skillet, they always talk about Red, they always talk about Flyleaf, bands with a lot of guitar in their music. So today I'm going to be talking about Christian rock bands, giving you my top 10 best Christian rock bands as of 2020. This list is very subjective, yeah, and feel free to disagree with me, but these are actually not even the top 10, the top 15 best Christian artists that do soft rock, yeah, and they don't have a lot of guitars. Even people who are not into rock can listen to these artists, yeah. So for number one, this is in random order. From number one, I would like to mention We Are Messengers. Yeah, they're pretty good and they do some really decent music. So if you've never checked them out and you're looking to organize a soft rock Christian playlist, definitely add them there. Number two has to be Colton Dixon. Colton Dixon does a lot of like pop rock, electro rock. It has very few guitars in it, yeah. Number three has to be Audio Adrenaline. Now I know there are some songs in Audio Adrenaline that have guitar, but most of them are not heavy and they are worth listening to. All right. Number four has to be the band that is in the thumbnail, and that is Casting Crowns. Yes, I know Casting Crowns in their older music, in their older songs like Courageous. Yeah, they have a very huge hit called Courageous. That one has guitars, but in their latest album, especially their recent albums, yeah, all the bands that I'm mentioning in this list, they have released an album at least in 2018 or 2019 or 2020. In these 3 years, they've at least released an album in 2018, 2019 or 2020. Yeah, and Casting Crowns have released some really smooth worship-like music that I would really highly recommend if you're looking for good soft rock, for Christian rock, soft rock. Yeah. Next artist has to be Chris Tomlin. Chris Tomlin has always had some guitars in his music, but most of his music is very, very soft. Next up, I would like to mention I Am They. Yeah, I Am They. They are a band that I discovered on YouTube that was recently recommended to me. I Am They, a really cool band. They have like a pop, indie, acoustic guitar sort of sound, and I thought they're definitely worth mentioning, yeah. And then after I Am They, next up I'd like to mention Zach Williams. Yeah, Zach Williams is like a solo artist, but he has a band and his music is really, really good. Yeah, he's still very relevant in 2020. I'm sure he has released an album at least in 2018, 2019 or 2020 very recently. Yeah, because I've been seeing a lot of his music being recommended to me and I thought he's worth mentioning to you. All right, next up we have Mercy Me. The recent records by Mercy Me are pretty pop rockish, so definitely you can add them to your soft rock playlist. Next up has to be Need to Breathe. Very popular artist. I don't think Need to Breathe have very heavy songs, so they're definitely worth talking about. Next after that, there's 10th Avenue North. Yeah, 10th Avenue North, which is a really good band and really worth checking out. There's one album by 10th Avenue North called Cathedrals. Yeah, Cathedrals. It's a very, very good album, and if you're looking for soft rock for your playlist, this is a band worth checking out. Then after that, I'd like to recommend Sanctus Real. Sanctus Real. One of their biggest hits right now is a song called Confidence, so definitely get to check that one out. Then after that, there's Big Daddy Weave. Big Daddy Weave have an album called they have a song called Overwhelmed. It's one of their biggest hits in recent times, and they do a lot of soft rock, kind of worship type of rock, and I definitely recommend them for you to check them out. Then next up, the last 3 artists, I was mentioning 15 of them. The last 3 artists have to be Jeremy Camp. Jeremy Camp has had guitars in his older songs, but they're not too heavy, and right now he's also doing a lot of good music that is worth definitely checking out. And then after that, there's Matthew West. Also Matthew West Very good songs. Some of his songs have guitars but not too heavy, and also his recent music is a bit softer. And then lastly, there's a band that I recently discovered, and I thought I should put them in this video, and that is a band called Rend Collective. Rend Collective. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I'm sure it's Rend Collective. Yeah. If you search Rend Collective 2020, you will find a lot of good music. You'll find a lot of good music that is pretty soft. It's worship-like, and it's not too heavy. If you're looking to listen to some Christian rock, and you yourself are not even a rock fan, definitely you would enjoy this. Yeah, thank you so much. That was my list. I hope you enjoyed it. Is there any artist here that you are really a big fan of or you're really familiar with? Please make sure to comment down below, and consider giving me a like if you enjoyed my list. Consider subscribing. That was my top 10. That was my top 15, not even top 10. That was my top 15 list of favorite Christian soft rock artists. Then the reason why I made this list was because, well, if you ask people about Christian soft rock, they tend to tell you artists like, I don't know, Carrie Jobe, is that how you pronounce her name? Carrie Jobe, or Jesus Culture, or Hillsong United. Those guys don't do rock. They don't really do rock, but this top 15 that I just told you about do rock. All right. If you're looking for a list, of Christian rock bands that are just general, yeah, a mixture of soft rock, hard rock, I'm going to leave the link to pop up right here, and also I'm going to leave. I have other videos talking about Christian rock. I'll leave another one at the end screen, yeah. So make sure to check that out if you enjoyed this video. All right. Thank you so much for watching. You take care. And God bless.